Hey guys, this is Shawn back with another video. So I wanted to talk to you about something that is affecting me and I'm really upset about it. So it is, I've got my newspaper, which is The Times. Here it's Northwest Indiana and Chicago news, but I'm in the business section and look. Okay, so let's talk about this. I'm going to read the article, all right? PayLess Shoe Source is shuttering all of its 2,100 remaining stores in the U.S. and Puerto Rico, joining a list of iconic names like Toys R Us and Bon-Ton that have closed down in the last year. The Topeka, Kansas-based chain announced Friday it would hold liquidation sales. So guess what your girl is going to be doing? She's going to be scooping up some shoes. Starting Sunday and wind down its e-commerce operations. All of the stores will remain open until at least the end of March, and the majority will remain open until May. The debt-burdened chain filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in April 2017, closing hundreds of stores as part of its reorganization. At the time, it had over 4,400 stores in more than 30 countries. It reemerged from restructuring 4 months later with about 3,500 stores and eliminating more than $435 million in debt. Wow. The company said in an email that the liquidation doesn't affect its franchise operations or its Latin American stores, which remain open for business as usual. It lists 18,000 employees worldwide. Shoppers, so here we go. So now we want to, PayLess has been a long-standing place. My children, my youngest set of children are 17, 19, and 20. And when they were little, up until I would say the later part of grade school, 6th grade, that is where I shopped. I got all their shoes, unless it was like running shoes, like actual sports specific shoes, because I do believe you should spend the money for sports shoes. That's where I got all their shoes from. Okay, so let's hear it. Shoppers are increasingly shifting their buying online or heading to discount stores like TJ Maxx to grab deals on name brand shoes. That shift has hurt traditional retailers, even low price outlets like PayLess. Man, heavy debt loads have also handcuffed retailers, leaving them less fixable to invest in their businesses. But bankruptcies and store closures will continue through 2019, so there's no light at the end of the tunnel, according to a report on Coresight Research. Before this announcement, there have been 2,187 U.S. store closing announcements this year, with Jamboree and Essensa Retail, the parent of Lane Bryant, other brands, accounting for more than half of the total accounting for more than half of the total, according to the research firm. This year's total is up to 23% from the 1,776 announcements a year ago. Year to date, retailers have announced 1,411 store openings, offsetting the 65% of store closures, it said. PayLess was founded in 1956 by two cousins, Louis and Shawn Lee Pozes, to offer self-service stores selling affordable footwear. Area PayLess stores includes, so there's one in my mall, there's one in that is all of these are affecting Lake County. There's one in Porter County, and then there are stores in Lansing, Illinois, and Calumet City. 1956. They've had a great run, but it's here to say where the brick and mortar stores, we're seeing more and more of those closures. And I will just say this: one of the reasons why I went to PayLess was because I have a wide foot. I am only 5'3", but I have big feet. And then when I got pregnant or went through my pregnancies, my foot spread, and I never was able to retain my original shoe size. So I averaged a 10 medium. And unless I spent a lot of money on shoes, which I don't do, I was able to go to PayLess and find decent, stylish, affordable shoes that fit a wide foot. It is very difficult to go to stores that cater to wide width shoes. That is not going to break the bank or break your pocketbook, because that's just not how I spend my money. So, I'm really sad about that, but I am going to go and check out PayLess, because there was one right on where I work that closed down a few months ago, and there's two more, and like I said, there is one in the mall, and I'm gonna go and see. And again, another reason why I went to PayLess is because they honor military discounts. So not only could I get an affordable shoe, but I could use my military ID and get that extra discount, because your girl is for a discount. And not only that, but you could get like accessories, purses, things like that, and not spend a lot of money. I'm not one to spend a lot of money on a lot of average, to me, clothes and shoes. I think you can be nice and dress nice without spending a lot of money, and that's one of the reasons why I like to go to PayLess. But then I was also wondering, I know they're going to TJ Maxx, but I'm wondering how PayLess has also dealt with the effects of also the internet of like Shoe Dazzle and Shoe.com, where you've got a lot of online places that are, you can go like Fabletics, you can, buy stuff and not, do all the buying in your bedroom, or off your laptop or on your phone. And I think PayLess has become like Blockbuster. They could not, the brick and mortar stores are not getting the traffic like they used to. Plus, you've got a lot of people that want to do online shopping, and that is where the convenience and where our world is going to now. And unless you are, I consider myself a difficult shopper. I can't buy off the rack. So for me, doing online, I could never do that, because I have to try the shoes on. But the average person who can just go and buy a size 7 or 8 and they can throw the shoe on, I mean, that core consumer doesn't need to go into the store. So PayLess is a dying breed. It's a dinosaur. It's like Blockbuster. It could not keep up with the changing times, and Redbox came in, and then you can do pay-per-view online, and they had to close their stores. So I'm really sad about it, because for a lot of people who are watching their money, PayLess does afford stylish shoes at decent prices, and like I said, it honored military discount. So but I'm not a big shopper. I'm not someone, I'm not gonna keep the doors open. I mean, literally, my girl card should be taken, because I think I own 10 pairs of shoes. And I'm talking about all year round shoes. I'm talking about all the shoes that I own is about 10 pair. And that includes sandals. It includes 2 pairs of boots. Yeah, I mean, I don't own that many pairs of shoes. So they're not going to make money off of me. So I'm really sad about that. So is PayLess big in your area? What do you think about the article that I gave you about PayLess and closing? And listen, there's no failure. They've been open since 1956, and they're going to be closing at the end of May 2019. I think that's still a success story, especially if it was 2 cousins that started the stores, and they got good generation wealth legacy. So let me know what you think. Put it down in the comments. Take care of yourself and each other, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.